All right, guys, I want to do kind of a quick review on Rogue One since we saw the movie together almost 7 years ago now. One of the most underrated, not even underrated now because most people love it, but one of the most, I guess, shocking Star Wars experiences that probably most fans, everyone went into the movie not knowing what to expect. It was the first movie that wasn't like an episode. So we're
Right,
like, what are
right,
we going to expect? And then we're kind of like in the movie and we're like, wait a second, what the hell's going on here? This movie's really good.
right.
And they're using Darth Vader really well, kind of sparingly. And yeah, this is almost the perfect movie. Obviously, spoiler warning if you haven't seen it. Everyone dies at the end, obviously, except Darth Vader. The stakes are really good. The most shocking thing about the movie is you're like, well, we already know how that the Death Star is going to get destroyed. So how are they possibly going to
Right.
make a movie about the Death Star being built that there actually are going to be stakes in the movie? I remember seeing the trailer. You're like, oh, we know what's going to happen. They're going to build the Death Star. They're going to steal it, blah, blah, blah. But it's really, really good. So, like,
It
what
was
is your takeaway?
same. It was shockingly good. Maybe, in my opinion, the best of all the Star Wars movies, or certainly in the discussion. And it did not have this big build up. It did not have the regular stars in it. It was like a filler, but the movie was so good that I remember our discussion originally was that it made the prior movies better because it filled in a bunch of gaps that were left over, and it answered all these questions. And it also introduced a few things that were really cool. I remember, was it the Black Stormtroopers? And again,
The Dark Troopers, yeah.
Dark Troopers. And again, for a Disney movie, and Benny and I looked at each other at the end and we said, Everybody died." I go, "What is that?" And it was really a very powerful version of what Star Wars could be, with not relying on technology so much. The story was greatly developed
Well, it
here.
also was good that I guess before we run out of time here, that the guy Mads Mikkelsen, who was also in Indiana Jones, now we're
Right,
talking about it, built in a flaw into the Death Star. That it was a
right,
flaw the
right,
entire time. That he
right,
built it in. Also, as the Death Star, they originally tested it on planets. Also, I mean, on cities, and then also that Tarkin really basically stole the credit. And that
right,
Tarkin really didn't develop it.
right.
Ben Mendelsohn's character really developed
Well
it.
developed it,
So
right.
that's, I guess, our quick review on Rogue One. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next one.